guys, it's me one more time. I wanted to show you guys how to do page 247 because it's a little confusing. On this page, which you should turn to now, you have number lines that have more than one whole, but are then asked to find a particular fraction. So we're going to do this page together. The first problem says, label the wholes and then find the fraction that they have highlighted. So the fraction that they want us to do for number 1 is 1/2. But I also need to label the wholes. So I have 0. The first whole is 1. The second whole is 2. Whoops. And the third whole is 3. And finally 4. So I need to figure out where 1/2 is. Well, I know that 1/2 is going to be halfway between 0 and 1 whole. So I'm going to go ahead and make a mark at 1/2 right there. Great. Go ahead and do the same. Number 2. This time I have a number line that goes from 0 to 2. So the tick mark in the middle is, that's right, it's 1. So I'm going to go ahead and write 1. This time I need to find the fraction 2/4. The numerator tells me which of the fourths I want, and the denominator tells me how many equal pieces 0 to 1 needs to be divided into. And this time it needs to be divided into 4 equal pieces. And then I label 2/4. Okay? Go ahead and do the same if you haven't already. Okay. This time, for number 3, we're writing a fraction to match the tick mark. This is a little confusing. I notice a few things. The first thing I notice is that this number line goes to the number 3. I also notice that we're dealing with thirds. So I have 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, and my triangle is at 7/3. Go ahead and write that in. Finally, the last number line I notice goes from 0 to 2, but there's a ton of tick marks. And the reason there's a ton of tick marks is the wholes have been divided into 8 equal pieces. So now I just count how many eighths the triangle has made it to. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. Let me use my little pointer. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, 9/8, 10/8. So I will go ahead and write 10/8. And you should do the same. The last thing you're going to do is number 5, and you're going to do that by yourself. You are going to label 2 more fractions on number line 3 and number line 4. Any 2 fractions you get to decide, but go ahead and do that now, and I'm going to sign off. I'll see you tomorrow.